Welcome! Cross-Concept Continuum is a highly customizable system allowing each company to configure the display options such as the menus, the fields, and the pages, as well as having full control over the roles and permissions granted to the users. Likewise, the system can manage multi-currencies for different countries and provinces, as well as displaying the interface in different languages, which can be also adjusted depending on the requirements of each company. In this first video, we will explore the administration options related to the user interface. In the second video, we will explore the remaining options related to the localization and the label management. Please note that to be able to access the administration module, the logged-in user must have the corresponding permissions included under the enterprise license. We go into Administration, and under the main group called User Interface, we select the option Manage Permissions. The system displays the different permissions categories included by default, as well as their corresponding license level: Base, Professional, and Enterprise. By default, the permissions are checked depending on the license level. In example, all three licenses can enter personal time, but only the professional and enterprise licenses can approve or reject time, and only the enterprise license can desubmit time. However, these permission sets can be adjusted by creating custom modules depending on the needs. We click Create, and then we select the source module. Let's say we want a special module for the resource managers in the company, so we select the source module as Professional. We enter a name for the module, for example, Resource Manager, and finally the functional area. In this case, it will be Resource Management. By clicking Save, the new module is created with some of the permissions enabled. We can further select or deselect the permissions according to the restrictions we want to implement, and then click Save to save the changes. This custom module can be edited by clicking this icon, which will open the same dialog box, and it can be deleted by clicking this X icon. Next, we go into Administration and select Entity Field Setup. The screen displays a list of all the system fields grouped by their entity. For example, we expand the Accounts entity. The grid displays at first the list of default core fields defined by the system, which cannot be modified but are shown as a reference. However, the system allows creating our own fields by clicking Add Custom Field. Here, we select the entity, for example, Accounts, and then we enter the field name, such as Industry Sector. We are allowed to select a caption to display the field in different languages, which we will explore in the second video. We can set the field as confidential or private, and finally, we can select the type of field. In this case, we will select a drop-down list with a single selection. Once the field type is selected, we have more options to make the field mandatory, editable, and what to do if there are duplicate values. We click Apply, and now we have a new tab to enter the drop-down list options. We click Add and we enter IT, Law, and Health. We can display one of them by default if required. By clicking Save, the new field is added to the list with the options to edit and delete. The system is also flexible and it allows making changes directly in the grid. If we open one of the account profiles, this new field will appear under the Custom Fields tab and it's ready to be used. Next, we go under Administration and we select Menu Setup. The list of default menus appears and we can expand each item to see the full structure. For example, we expand Administration and we see the three groupings and their associated submenus. By clicking Reorder, we can click and drag to relocate the menus as required. By clicking Add, we can add a custom menu item. For example, we can call it Reports. We are allowed to select a caption to display the field in different languages, which we will explore in the second video. We can also include a menu key and the actual page URL. Later on in this video, we will explore the system pages and their URLs. Finally, we can select if the target screen will open in the same window or in a separate window. There is also an option to upload an icon for the menu. Next, we go into Administration and we select Manage Pages. This screen allows us customizing how the system-defined pages will be displayed for the users. This grid shows us detailed information about each page, such as the associated database table, the page folder, and the URL, which we saw before when editing the menus. We click this icon to access the page in edit mode, and here we see each one of the tabs and the sections, exactly as they are seen by the users. We can drag the fields to other locations within the same tab, or we can drop them into a different tab. As we have seen, Cross-Concept Continuums provides the system administrators with great tools to customize the system easily to fit the company needs and adjust to specific business requirements.